said on the field that he felt like Sonny Gray really set the tone for you guys today. Do you agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I thought Sonny did a really good job. And, you know, I thought offensively, Girardi set the tone, too. You know, after down 0-2 to start the inning, he ends up working a walk, and we end up scoring. But, you know, Topper and I were talking about it. I mean, that's a stick special. That's exactly what that is, make pitchers work and hit home runs. And we were able to do that, so that was for stick.
Were you thinking about him a lot during this game?
I mean, he's meant so much to this organization. He's done a great job of you know, scouting players, managing players, acquiring players, and just a soundboard for all of us. So, yeah, we thought about him a lot.
Judge hit his 39th home run of the season. I know he hasn't been as hot as he was, obviously, in the first half, but could you have ever expected this much production from him this year?
I mean, I think we're going to look back on this year, we're going to say, man, this kid had a really good year. But sometimes when you're so good in the first half, you're compared to those numbers, which, you know, are pretty unrealistic to do it for a whole season. So, but I mean, he's had a special year. He scored 100 runs. He's 100 walks. He's played outstanding defense. He runs the bases extremely well. And, you know, that home run to me is a really good sign. I mean, that's what we saw a lot in the first half, and that's a really good sign.
Do you like the fact that 9 of those home runs came against the division rival? Yeah,
I mean, he's, you know, I said I think he's getting closer, but I mean his home runs have meant something, and to give us a 3-0 lead on this team in the first inning is big, and it helps Sonny relax a little bit because their order is extremely dangerous. They run out 8 guys, you know, every night almost. They're going to hit 20 home runs in the course of a season. They're dangerous.
Now that you've seen Sonny a handful of starts, what has stood out to you the most about him?
He competes. I mean, he really competes, and he grinds out at bats, and he's got really late movement, and we saw a lot of ground balls today, and that's because of that late movement.
Aside from that, what else did you like about the way he was throwing today?
Just he made big pitches when he had to. I'm going to say the 4th, 5th, and 6th, I think they had 2 runners on with 2 outs. He got out of it in the 4th, he got out in the 5th, and not for an error, he would have got out of it in the 6th. And they were all home run hitters. I mean, the complexion of this game could have changed pretty quickly.
Joe, he said the lack of run support didn't bother him. His job is to put up zeros regardless. But how much of a relief do you think the first inning, you know, going out there with a lead right away was?
I'm sure that's better than being 0-0. But Sonny understands, you know, what his job is, and he took that role on in Oakland as an ace over there for them. So, you know, I think he's done a really good job of not letting it bother him.
Joe, what was the significance of an offensive performance during the series you guys put up without Gary, and then how significant is it to get him back?
Well, I think it's really significant to get him back, and I think it's great. That means, you know, as I said, when we were rolling offensively, it was coming from all different places, and it was a lineup that was complete. So it's really good to see.